Hiya lovelies, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Linz. So I am still on a bit of a mission to try and, make a dinner in the air fryer for Christmas Day that kind of resembles a Christmas dinner, I suppose, at this stage. And, it's fairly obvious you're not going to fit a turkey into one of your Ninja drawers. I have already done turkey sort of parcels, and I'll leave a link hopefully somewhere at the top that you can click on, and then you'll be able to watch it after this video, which I think is going to be my winner. But you never know. This one here is a turkey breast joint. Now these are available in, this one I got in Lidl, they have them in Aldi, they have them in Tesco's, and I'm sure lots of other places probably do them as well. I got one a couple of years ago that was the different sort of one from this. It has like stuffing through the middle of it, and it was wrapped in bacon, and the stuffing for me really let it down. It wasn't particularly too nice. So I thought we'll play it safe. We'll just go with a turkey one, hope for the best, and if it works, that's maybe 2 to 4 people. It does say it serves 5, but that's like 5 pigeons. That's not going to work because they do shrink a little bit when you cook them. Now, this already comes in this metal container, so I am hoping that it's going to fit. Oh, it is a bit tight. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift them sides up. But I'm going to bring these down and we're going to have a look at this. So basically on the instructions, we have to remove that. And there we go. Now on this, it does state that you cook it from frozen. You can let it fall. Now another thing I was thinking was, if you were to let this fall, then you could probably use the probe if you've got this model of a Ninja. Personally for me, I know a lot of you don't have this particular model with the probe, or you're using a different air fryer. So I just want to do something that everybody can do. So let's see, it says it cooks in 120 minutes. Now the fan options on this are 180°C. Again, I'll put Fahrenheit and things like that up on the screen for you lovelies. And yeah, for the first sort of like hour, it's saying to cover it with tin foil. But what I'm going to have to do is just lift these outer lids up a little bit, because otherwise it isn't going to fit in. Now, if you were to let it maybe fall off a little bit, you could pop it out there and put it directly maybe into the basket or the drawer. But we're just going to get some tin foil. And on the instructions, it says to cover it loosely. Now, obviously, in the air fryer, you can't cover things too loosely, otherwise it flies off and it's dangerous, basically. So now with them 2 edges kind of popped up a little bit like that, I'm going to pop that in there, and now it does fit. So on reflections for times and temperatures, I would normally bring it down by about 20°C compared to what the instructions say. But I think for this, I'm going to go onto the roast setting. Then I am going to bring that down to 170, and I am going to put that on. It says an hour for your first thing. So no, I am going to go, where have we gone? I'm going to go for 50 minutes on that, and we will, if we ever get there, I'm going to go for 50 minutes on that, and we will see then. Obviously we have to take it out and then uncover it and things to see how it's doing. So fingers crossed, we're all learning together, and if this works, this could be a really good option for your Christmas dinner. Hopefully, she says. So we'll be back. This has finished its 50 minutes and its cool down period, so we're going to have a look. Now, one thing I didn't take into consideration was how I was actually going to get this out. Now, I wonder, will our grabby thing work? Again, so many people ask for this. Oh, it does, thankfully, because I did have on standby the little silicone mitt things. So we're going to position you so you can see. We're going to just take off that foil. Okay, well that doesn't particularly look like it's done too much, but it is hot. So now we are going to pop that back in. And kind of going by the adjusted instructions, I'm going to put that back on. I'm going to use the roast setting again, and we're going to go to 170. And again, we're going to go on for 50 minutes. Now, I am going to be doing with mine just some potatoes and some carrots. I'm going to be doing them in drawer 2. I have a video on that kind of thing. There's some parsnips in there as well. So just go by them times and temperatures for this video. But I do have another one coming up where I think I've just done sort of like better roast potatoes. So we'll see. So we're going to start that. And once again, I will be back in 50 minutes. And hopefully, that should be it done, I think. We'll see. I've stopped this and it's got about 10 minutes to go. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's have a look in there. One, that piece of skin that was kind of covering it has shrunk and come off. And everything's looking very nostalgic of dried out turkey at the moment. But I want to give this a temperature check, and I think we're going to have to do something. Yeah, it's I'm not going to be able to see that. That is extremely cooked there now at the moment. So basically that has had 40 minutes. Instead of the 50 I put it in for at 170. So I am going to take that out now, because if I leave it in there anymore, yeah, it's going to turn into, I hate to think. I'll just turn that off for a second. Now what I'm going to do with this, oh hold on, because I've just put the foil away. I want to take this out of here, if we can get it out of there. Oh my gosh, yeah, I don't think this is going to be my Christmas Day one. I am going to pop that out. There we go. And I am going to wrap this up in the tin foil. My veg at the minute in there has another 6 odd minutes to go. So I'm going to leave that like that, and hopefully that is going to make it a little bit more tender. We will see when we go to cut into it. These juices and stuff that I have left in here, I am going to pop them into a saucepan and mix up a little bit of gravy and stuff to go with them. So we'll come back and we'll dissect the turkey. Hopefully it's not that chewy. This has had about 10 minutes now in total, just to rest. And it's still quite hot in there. But it's, yeah, it's basically your traditional dried out turkey. But we will carve a few wee bits off and see. Yeah, no, this is definitely not going to be on my dinner list. Underneath that crispy bit and underneath that skin is perfect. So maybe you like some crispy bits, but it is perfectly cooked through. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. So let me know down in the comments. I think personally it could have done with being covered for maybe a little bit longer, and then maybe the last 10 minutes or so, boost up the heat. And yeah, if you'd like it done that way. Had to try it, had to see, hasn't turned out as I would liked it, but it's still going to be edible, which is the main thing. Let me know down in the comments if you plan on getting one of these. Maybe you've already bought one and you've tried it, that would be great. But the total cooking time I done on this was 50 minutes in the beginning, and then another 40 minutes, because I think if I'd let it go for another 10, I'm not really sure how that would have kind of turned out. But what I might do is try and take the bits of this now that are kind of soft and edible, and then the rest of it I think I might make a turkey curry with. So we shall see. Lovelies, as always, thank you for spending time with me. I know that time is precious, and yeah, it's just all mean the world to me now at this stage. And there's so many of you I talk to down in the comments, and I just really appreciate you all. So take care, happy cooking, and we will talk to you all in the next one, all down below. Bye for now.